Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. Today we as a group members will present about the title of why physical class is better than online class. There are three members of group of us, which is firstly my name is Ahmad Zafran Mirza Majidi. My meeting number is 208243.
My name is Lukman bin Soizat. My metric number is 207075.
My name is Muhammad Faris Izan bin Muhammad Ghani. My matrix number is 206858.
Okay, then we're gonna continue with introduction first. As we clearly see nowadays, the whole world has terribly affected by the new pandemic COVID-19, which totally disrupt our living system, including social, political, economical, and especially academic performance. Due to COVID-19 infection situation since March 2020 has resulted in schools shut all across the world. Globally, over 1.2 billion children in 186 countries are out of the classroom. Therefore, education has changed dramatically with the distinctive rise of e-learning, whereby teaching is undertaken remotely and digital platform. Some believe that the unplanned and rapid move to online learning with no training, insufficient bandwidth, and little preparation will result in a poor user experience that is inconducive to sustained growth, while others believe that it is a new hybrid model of education will emerge with significant benefits. For example, Zhejiang University in China managed to get more than 5,000 courses online just 2 weeks into the transition using LinkTalk ZZU. And the Imperial College in London started offering a course on the science of coronavirus, which is now the most enrolled class launched in 2020 on Coursera. Well, how people judge is to be considered. That all depends on how we handle and pursue with it. Based on our circumstances, as a representative of students that have gone through all this online class, have definitely agreed to say that physical learning is better than online learning. So I will pass to the next presenters to tell you about what is better in physical learning that different from the online learning. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zafran. Okay, the first point, why physical learning is better than online learning is student focus. Okay, as nowadays, students lack of focus during the learning session because it is undergo through the digital platform. As in physical learning class, we are being provided a better environment of study. For example, students are reliable to spontaneously ask questions to their teacher if they don't understand. For many students, one of biggest challenges of online learning is the struggle with focusing on the screen for long periods of time. With online learning, there is also a greater chance for students to be easily distracted by social media or other sites. Therefore, it is imperative for the teachers to keep their online class crisp, engaging, and interactive to help students stay focused on the lesson. So I will pass the next point to the next presenter.
Okay, the next main point is about technology. Next slide. Okay, for physical learning, the student are free from any internet or technical disturbance. But for online learning, the student must have a strong internet connection if they want to enter the class. So nowadays, we can see that the key challenge of online class is internet connectivity. While internet penetration has grown in leaps and bounds over the past few years, in smaller cities or and towns, a consistent connection with decent speed is a problem. They will have a problem to enter a class or to ask something about what they not really understand if their internet connection is unstable. Without consistent internet connection for student or teacher, there can be a lack of continuity in learning for the child. This is detrimental to education process. Um, the student also for physical learning, they will save their budget. But for the online learning, they need to spend money for internet or other device. Uh, for online learning, student need to spend a lot of money to buy or subscribe any internet plan if they want their internet connection become stable and become more faster. This situation will give pressure to students to think about to find money if they are come from a poor family. So it will make a student cannot give 100% concentration to their study, and maybe this situation also will become one of the reason they cannot perform and got a bad result in their exam. So next presentation can continue.
Okay, thank you. So we'll be next talking about the learning platform. In physical learning, there will be the platform will be undergo in a classroom, while in an online learning, we will be going on the digital platform like Google Meet, Zoom, or maybe Google Classroom or something. And for the physical learning, teachers and professors are free to handle any kind of way to undergo learning sessions when they are in the classroom, such as through practical, experimental, Q&A sessions, and more better learning sessions for the students. Likewise, they can well prepare for any source of education that suits with the students' requirements. Students are also giving more contribution and concentration in a classroom as they are more complementary to us what they hesitate of through their study. And for online learning, there are lack of more things, which is the teachers and professors need to learn on how to use online platforms such as Google Classroom, Google Meet, and Zoom system, and any other application that require high-tech and well-prepared system. And also through an online learning system, there will be some consequences which is can cause lagging or maybe internet disruption that will also disrupt our class. So I think we can see right here that physical learning are more suitable and proper for a student's understanding, which also can ease our teachers and professors not to burden them. And next, I will pass to the next presenters.
Okay, I will explain the last point for why physical learning better than online learning. Last but not least, the point that support why physical learning better than online learning because of physical and mental health. I'm saying like that because physical learning will be in class. Therefore, students are required to move themselves to go for the class. Indirectly, they have some exercise which is walk to the class every time they have a class. Many parents are concerned about the health hazard of having their children spend so many hours staring at a screen. This increase in screen time is one of the biggest concerns and disadvantages of online learning. Sometimes students also develop bad posture and other physical problems due to staying hunched in front of a screen. A good solution to this would be to give the students plenty of break from the screen to refresh their mind and their body. Let's jump to conclusion.
Okay, for the conclusion, we can say that the physical learning is better than learning as is better than online learning as it provides us with better understanding in a proper environment, fully covered of technology requirement and sustain a good health physically and mentally for students. It does not mean that the online learning does not have any benefit, but disadvantage give more impact to students. So this situation clearly show that the physical learning is better for student and teacher in learning process. So that's all from us. I hope you can understand about what we explained. Thank you.